Today's episode is a catch and cook for pickerel. Part of the Adirondack trout bum mantra is to simply fish, to get outside, to explore, and to encourage all you viewers to get outside. Today with the catch and cook, it is part of the Adirondack lifestyle to keep fish on occasion. And that's what I'm trying to promote here is the Adirondack lifestyle, the trout bum lifestyle that I live. So I hope you guys enjoy today's episode for Pickerel at Catch and Cook. Like my trail has not seen very much use. See right there is the wilderness sign. Where we're headed. It's not very far, a little portage in, and then we are going to paddle over to Trout Lake. So all this grass, this at one time was a trail. And there you can see Trout Lake Mountain. So I guess we gotta blaze the trail once again. All right guys, so we're out here, we're chasing pickerel, one of my favorite things to do. I don't do it a lot, but I really like it. So first, I'm just gonna be using a streamer fly. You know, I like that red in the tail. This fly has worked well in the past. We'll see if we gotta change it up. And then we've got some wire leader. You can see that I've got the loop knot. One of my other videos, I talked about how to make a loop knot, and with this wire, it works really well. So, you know, a cheap little trick that I was taught by a gentleman by the name of Jeff Kimball. Got to check him out. He's an artist for us at JP Ross. With him, when I'm tying some flies that are doing the articulating flies particular, he mentioned about using this wire. So I went to Hobby Lobby, and this is what I've been using, 49 strand wire. And for pickerel, this seems to work great. It's very pliable. I can use it and tie it, and they're not going to break it. That is your secret tip of the day. Hobby Lobby for wire. Just hooked into a pickerel. See them. Oh yeah, we got a nice pickerel. We're gonna try to get him in the net here. Wow. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah. This is why we use these wires. These big teeth. Oh man. What a dandy. Yeah. I guess we're gonna definitely be doing our catch and cook today. Oh, barely can get him in the net, he's so big. Yeah, yeah, baby. Let's take a look at this beast. Oh, he is a nice pickerel. Let's see if we can get him to stop moving here. We are gonna keep him for dinner. We don't want him to get our legs because these guys fight hard. But look at this guy. That's why we're out here. This guy's a good 18 inches. See that wire around his mouth? You can see it. So that's why I use wire, because he can't break that off. He wrapped it around. Oh yeah, yeah baby. Just hooked into a small one, little guy. See if we can get them on the video here for you. Still, it's amazing these little guys are gonna take this fly. I mean, look at this. This thing is a pretty big fly. It's in his mouth, like I said. He got a good hook set. But look at this little guy. We're not keeping this one. But, yeah. So they slammed that fly. Still, his teeth are wicked sharp. So we gotta make sure that we get him off. Okay, we're gonna get the hook out and then we're gonna go release him. Just got a little fall fish with the rock hopper. On the little popper. Beautiful little fish. So I'm back home with my pickerel and I am going to do a catch and cook as we talked about today. So we got a 22-inch pickerel here. What I like to do is I'm going to grind them up in balls. So the first thing I do is I do not gut the pickerel. I keep them as one whole fish. I got this fish board. I clip the tail right in there so it'll hold it. They are very slimy fish. Got the tail in. Now we can come in. I like to make a cut right behind the gills and then go forward. And we can come in from the tail. Pound that in, keeps it held good. Sometimes. Pickerel are a very slimy fish, so when you're doing this, they do come off quite a bit. So we're going to not worry about the bones. We're going to take them right with it. Coming right down through. Trying to go right along that backbone. And you'll see the guts are still right in there, not hurting anything. Now we've got a nice fillet. We'll clean that out after. Now we're going to do the same with the other side. Okay guys, so now we have cleaned off the fillets. We've rinsed them off, rinsed off our cutting board. Now what we want to do is we want to skin them. What I found the easiest way is to kind of go from one right in the middle. Come in like this underneath. Now you're just going to take the skin off of them. What we're going to do eventually here is we're going to throw them in our Ninja blender. Get as much meat off of it as we can. Same with the other half, and then we're going to do the same with the other side. So yeah, we got bones in here, so that's why we're going to use the Ninja blender. That's what's going to make this easy. Like I said, there's no easy way to debone a pickerel. So the best way I found is just throw it in the blender with all the bones in it. That's one done. So we've got the pickerel and the Ninja. We're just going to blend it up. Next, we're going to need some eggs. So we're going to crack those. Get them in there. Got our eggs. And then as we're getting stuff ready, we got to have some panko breadcrumbs. You can use Italian, whatever kind of breadcrumbs you like. I like the crunch of the panko. Okay, so we're going to start. What we're doing is we're just taking out some of the pickerels, make little balls. A lot of times I like to grab a plate toss them on there as we're going. So just a little tiny pickerel ball. We'll do up all of them like that, and then we're gonna dip them in the egg and bread them. We'll do a couple right now, and then we'll show you what we do after that. Take one, dip it in your egg, bread it, now we're going to finish that with all of our pickerel balls. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to start the stove. We've got a little olive oil and butter. I'm going to melt that down. And then we've got our pickerel balls ready to go. So as soon as this melts down, we'll set them in here. Just going to simply set our pickerel balls in our oil and butter. We're going to cook them until they are golden. One of the keys to cooking these is constantly turning them, so that way you're getting all sides cooked evenly. As we're coming up and they're getting closer to done, we're going to add a little splash of lemon juice. Kind of roll them around in it. And we'll let them go for about a couple more minutes and then they should be done. Now we've placed them on a paper towel for a minute or so to just drain all the oil off of them, and then we'll plate them. So we have garnished them now. They're all done with a little bit of parsley. And we're pairing them with our favorite adult beverage, a Adirondack Growler Hazy IPA. Bon appetit! Give them a try. Delicious. Give this a try at home. Everybody, thanks for watching. And as always, we'll catch you on the flip side.